Here is the question. So, 5 questions are based on this set. Read the entire data carefully and then try to make a table. Whatever you interpret from the data, try to make a table out of it, and then we'll go and have a look at the questions based on this particular set. So I'll give you 3 minutes to read this data, and then we all will start solving this question together. 'Now read every statement carefully, try to interpret as many things as possible from that statement, and then move on to the next statement. 2 more minutes. The level of difficulty is moderate, not very tough, but it is very important for us to make a correct table. Okay, so table जो बनानी है, what will be the rows, what will be the columns, what parameters do we feed in this table? That particular thing is very important. That will be totally based on whatever information is given to us and whatever they want us to do. Okay, so table will depend on that. All right, now I'll start reading the data very slowly. Meanwhile, you all can fill in your tables. Okay. Now I'll call these people with their initials. So A, B, C, D, E, F are the interviewers in a process that awards funding for new initiatives. They are the interviewers. This is just the only important thing. The process that awards funding for new initiatives, useless. Every interviewer individually interviews each of the candidates individually and awards a token only if she recommends a funding. A token that is given by the interviewer has a face value of either 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, or 13. So basically, 6 interviewers are there. There will be some candidates. So all these 6 interviewers will be interviewing all the candidates one by one. Okay, so one candidate will come, fine. There will be 6 interviews that each of these interviewer will take, right? So every candidate will undergo one interview with every interviewer. Okay. Now, based on that, the interviewer will give a token to the candidate. The value of the candidate, the face value of the token can be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, or 13, right? So these are the face values. Now, each interviewer awards token of a single face value only, right? So let's say Adhra, the first interviewer, has only one type of token. Let's say of the face value 3. So this is a very, very, very important statement of this question. each interviewer awards tokens of a single face value only. Okay, so Adhara, let's say she will give the token of face value 3 only. Bithi will give the face value 7. Chaya will give a token of face value of 2. That's it. Okay, right? So every interviewer has only one type of token with her. Okay, now let's read it further. Once all 6 interviews are over for a candidate, right? So a candidate will have a maximum of 6 tokens. It may have less than 6 tokens as well, because every interviewer may or may not give the token to the candidate. Okay. So in the first paragraph, it is written that every interviewer individually interviews each of the candidates individually and awards token if she recommends the funding. अगर funding करनी है तो वो token दे देगी, अगर नहीं करनी तो वो token नहीं देगी, right? So once all the 6 interviews are over for a candidate, the candidate receives a funding that is rupees 1000 times the product of all the face values of all the tokens that the candidate has received. For example, if a candidate has the tokens of the face values 2, 5, and 7, so we'll multiply these three numbers. 2 into 5 into 7 is 70. 70 multiplied by 1000, that is 70,000, will be the funding given to that candidate. Done? Now next, P, Q, R, S, and T. These are 5 candidates who received funding. The funds they received are 3,90,000, 2,10,000, and so on. Not in any particular order. Respectively nahi likha hua. Okay. So up till this point, I have understood that we have to determine which candidate got which funding, how much funding. So there are 5 candidates, P, Q, R, S, T, and there are 5 values of the total funding. So which candidate got how much funding? This is one thing that we'll have to determine. The second thing probably we'll have to determine is these are the 6 interviewers and we have 6 face values of the token. So which interviewer awards which face value token to the candidates? Okay, so we'll have to make a combination of this. There are some additional facts that are given below. Okay, so the type of table that we should be making will be, so first of all I don't know कि ये वाली जो funding है ये किस किस combination से बनी है. So 3,90,000, right? This is the funding, right? So which tokens are involved in this? Token of 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, or 13. Okay. So we should be making a table in which we'll be writing the funding and the value of the tokens, right? So this is what this is how the table will look like. Okay, right? Chaliye. So let's start making the table, all of us together. So first of all, I'll write the amount of the product of the tokens that a candidate will receive. So if this is the funding 3,90,000, I divided by 1000 because to obtain the funding amount, what they have done, they have multiplied all the face values of the tokens by 1000. So I divided by 1000, so this will become 390. Now 390 can be written as the product of 2 into 5 into 3 into 13. So 2, 5, 3, and 13. So a person who has got a funding of 3,90,000 must have received one token of face value 2, face value 3, face value 5, and face value 13. So this person would have received 4 tokens 2, 3, 5, and 13. Alright, Kushagar has written the same thing. Similarly, I'll do it for others, right? So in the table, I'll write the product of the face values. So 390. Wait, let me change the color of the ink. So 390 and then 210, 165, 77, and 66. Okay. And also I'll write all the tokens tokens are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Okay. Now, how I can make 390? How I can write 390 as the product of the number, the face value of the tokens. So 390, 2 will be used, 3 will be used, 5 will be used, and 13 will be used. 7 and 11 will not be used. Okay. So let us complete the table like this. So I'll just put tick in front of or below the token that will be used, cross below the token that will not be used for that particular amount of funding. Okay. So all of you can complete the table. So 210 कैसे बनेगा? It will be 2 into 3. 2 नहीं आना चाहिए, यहाँ पे tick mark आना चाहिए. So I'll put a tick mark here. So it will be 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. All right. Then 11 will not be used and 13 will not be used here. 165, it will be 5 into 3 into 11. Right. So 3, 5 and 11, these three tokens will be used and the other tokens will not be used for this fund. 77 is easy, 7 into 11. So token of face value 7 and 11 are used. I'll put a cross on the other values. Similarly, last 66. So 66 is 2 into 3 into 11. So 2, 3 and 11, these are used. The other 3 will not be used. Okay, right? We'll be making the table in this manner. Then you'll be able to probably solve this question in a much more effective manner. Right? आगे चलते हैं. Now, we have read all the information up till this part. Now let's read point number 1. The following additional facts which are known. Fatima awarded tokens to everyone except Kahira. So F awarded tokens to everyone except Q. So F must have token of what face value? F must have a token of what will be the face value of the token that F has awarded? Come on, tell me. All of you please write it. F must have awarded a token of face value. Yes. Will it be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 or 13? Come on. What will be the face value of the token that F has awarded? So F awarded tokens to everyone except Kyra. So F ने out of 5, F has given tokens to 4 of them. 4 को दिया है token. Okay. So what is that token? Token number 3. Yes, face value 3. So F will be the person who is awarding the token number 3. Okay. And F has not given the token to Kahira. So Q, who will be Q out of these fundings? So what will be the funding given to Q? What will be the funding given to Q? So F में क्या है? 4 टिक होने चाहिए, एक क्रॉस होना चाहिए. तो जहां पे क्रॉस है, that person will be Q. Okay. So this person will be Q and this person will be F. Alright. This is one thing that I have got from statement number 1. Now let's continue reading statement number 1. While Adhara awarded tokens to no one except Pragnya. Yes. So who will be A and who will be P? Who will be A and P? A awarded tokens to no one except Pragnya. So A ने सिर्फ Pragnya को token दिया है, right? So A will be having a token number which is given to only one person. What is the face value of that token? The face value of that token, it's clearly visible, it's 13. So A will be this person who is giving a token of face value 13. And this person has given only one token to Pragnya. So Pragnya must have received a funding of rupees 390,000. So this person will be Pragnya. So I'm writing these names in the brackets below. All right. Good, Sonali. Very good. So Virendra, Shobhat, Sonali, all of you are responding nicely. Good. So that was statement number 1. So I've used the statement number 1 completely. Let's move on to statement number 2. Now, statement number 2 says, Rashida received the highest number of tokens that anyone received. Now let's write the number of tokens for every case. So for 390, I have 4 tokens. 1, 2, 3, and 4. For 210, again, I have 4 tokens. 165, I have 3 tokens. 77, 2 tokens. And 66, 3 tokens. Okay. Now 390 is made up of 4 tokens and 210 is made up of 4 tokens. These are the two maximum number of tokens. Now 390 has already been taken by P. So Rashida received the highest number of tokens that anyone received. So Rashida must have received a funding of 2,10,000. So this person will be Rashida. All right, absolutely good. So this person is Rashida. So Rashida received the highest number of tokens received by anyone, but she did not receive one from Esther. Now Rashida has received 2, 3, 5, and 7. Has not received 11 and 13. Now 13 she has not received, that is from A. Okay. Also they are saying that she did not receive one token from Esther. So Esther kaun ho jayega? It will be 11. So this person will be Esther because Rashida also did not receive a token from Esther. Okay. So I have already got 3 investors and 3 candidates. So name of the 3 candidates P, R and Q. I have got name of 3 investors F, E and A. We have already got, right? Now I'm left with 3 investors and 2 candidates. Let's move on to the third statement. Now Bithi awarded a token to S, B awarded a token to S. So S को token मिला है but not to Q. So whosoever B is, B has awarded a token to S but not to Q. I am certain about Q. Okay. So Q को token नहीं मिला है. So B कौन हो सकता है? So there can be different possibilities for B. So B can be this person with face value 2. B can be this person with face value 5. That's it. Not any other person. Because Bithi has awarded a token to Smira but not to Quehra. So मैं अभी Quehra के sir, when you start uploading classes for it. Okay. Astha, it will take some time. Okay, please wait for that. Okay, so I'll look at Quehra. I'll look at Q. So Bithi has not awarded a token to Q. So जहाँ पे भी Q में cross है, that person can be Bithi. But Bithi cannot be having a token of face value 3 because that person is already F. Right? Now, Bithi can be having a face value of 2 or having a face value of 5. Right? Now, Bithi has not awarded a token to Kyohira, right? But has awarded a token to Smira. So, have awarded a token to Smira. So, Smira can be this person. So, I can write S here. Or there can be another case where Smira can be having a funding of 165. So, अब यहाँ पे दो possibilities बन सकती हैं, right? So, I'll use a different color to make these possibilities. So, first of all, I'll assume that S is the person who has a funding of 66, right? S is the person who has a funding of 66, right? So Bithi awarded a token to Smira, but not to Quera. In that case, Bithi will be having a face value of 2. So this will be Bithi, right? Okay, this is one of the cases. Now let's continue with this. While Dhanvi awarded a token to Quera, Dhanvi ने Quera को token दिया है. So in that case, Dhanvi B will be having a face value 7. Okay. So Dhanvi has awarded a token to Quera but not to Smira. So Dhanvi ने Quera को दिया है, Smira को नहीं दिया. Absolutely fine. So this is by the statement. Okay. So the last investor C can be a person having face value of 5. Right. This is one case. Lastly, one of the candidates PQRSP T will be the candidate having a total investment of 165,000. Okay. So now with the green color, I have written case number 1. Now case number 2, I'll write it with different color. Now case number 2, if I'll assume that F is this person with a total funding of 165. Okay, so Bithi did not award a token to Smira. Okay, sorry, Bithi awarded a token to Smira, but not to Quera. So did not award a token to Smira, but not to Quera. So this will be the case. All right. So if S is this, T will become this person. Okay. B will be this, C will be this, and D will remain as it is. So I have made two different cases in front of you. Okay, D will remain as it is, one with green color and one with blue color. All right. So there can be two different possibilities. There can be two different possibilities for BC as well as S and T. D will remain the person who has the face value of 7. Okay, so that is all about this question. That is about all about making the table of this question. Now let's have a look at the questions one by one. Okay, now the first question: how many tokens did Kuhira receive? Number of tokens received by Q. Can you all write your answer? Number of tokens received by Q. Number of tokens received by Q is how much? So Q has received a token of face value 7 and 11 only, as you can see here. Okay, I'll circle it with black color. So this is Q. Q has received only 2 tokens. So the correct answer for this question is 2. So this was a theta question in the actual examination. So answer is 2. Let's move on to question number 2. Who among the following definitely received a token from Bithi but not from Dhanvi? Definitely received a token from Bithi but not from Dhanvi. So Bithi से टोकन मिला है बट धानवी से नहीं मिला. डेफिनेटली होना चाहिए. तो धानवी से नहीं मिला. This can be this person or this person. Okay, right? But definitely received from Bithi. Okay, so Bithi से definitely कौन से cases में मिला है? It can be P. Okay, it can be P. P in both cases has received a token from Bithi but not from Dhanvi. This person S or T is not. So in case 1, this person has not received. Okay, and in the last case, this person has not received. So not necessarily a token is received by Bithi in the case of S or T. So the correct answer should be P, Praganya, who has definitely received a token from Bithi, okay, and not from Dhanvi. So the answer for this question should be option C, that is Praganya. Okay. Question number 3. How many tokens did Chaya award? C has awarded how many tokens? Now there can be two cases. If I'll consider C as the person who has awarded a token of face value 2, then the number of tokens awarded by C will be 1, 2 and 3. So in this case it is 3. I have written at the bottom. If I'll assume C as the person who has awarded a token of face value 5, so once again 1, 2, 3. 3 tokens have been awarded by C. Okay, so in both cases the answer will be 3. So yes, there will be a certain answer for this question, that is 3. Yes, 3 in both cases. Vishal, good. Next question: how many tokens did Smira receive? S has received how many tokens? S has received how many tokens? So again, there can be two cases. Okay. So if S has received a funding of 165 or 66, in both cases, S has received 3 tokens, right? So again, there will be a certain answer for question number 4. The number of tokens received by Smera will definitely be 3. Last question, which of the following could be the amount of funding received by Tantra? Tantra has received how much amount of funding? So there are 4 options: A, B, C, D. 66,000 or 165,000. So which of the following could be the amount of funding that Tantra received? 66,000 or 165,000. Let's move back. Now again I have two cases. Tantra would have received 165 or 66. So answer will be both A and B. Okay. So both A and B, that is option A, will be the correct answer for this question. Absolutely correct. So Sonali, Virendra, good. Both of you have given correct answer for this one. I believe others might also be writing their correct answers. Okay. So it is 165 or 66,000, both A and B. So this, both these amounts could be the amount of funding that is received by Tantra. Okay. All right, friends. That is all about this set. Now today I have taken only one set. Okay. This set was like if I'll have to define the level of difficulty, I'll keep this set as a moderate level of difficulty set. Okay? So B option should be either A or no. Aditya, understand the question. Which of the following could be the amount? So it can be this as well as this. Okay, could be the amount of funding. So 66,000 भी हो सकता है, 165,000 भी हो सकता है. Okay, fine. अगर क्वेश्चन होता which of the following is the amount of funding received by Tantra, then my answer would have been 66,000 or 165,000. Which of the following could be, so इनमें से क्या क्या आंसर हो सकता है? 66 भी हो सकता है, 165 भी हो सकता है. Okay, so either or nahi hai, but in that case I'll mark the most appropriate answer. So these were the exact options that were given in the paper of CAT. Okay, I have not changed this question. I have not changed the language of this question. So these were the actual words that was used. Have a wonderful time. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Bye bye.